Hi Deena, how are you? This is Shammi with Southtown Chrysler. I just want to send you a little walk-around video. Obviously, just kind of, I know we had chatted about if we had anything else that might be able to fit within that kind of payment range. And I couldn't help but send you a little walk-around video on this one that we do have in stock as well. We have already emailed Norton, so we're just waiting on a response to see if they have any action on that other gray one that you had mentioned to me, the 2013. In the meantime, though, I did think it was worth sending you this one if it fits in your payments as well. And this one is going to come in 4 years newer as well and significantly less K. This is another limited. It's a 2017, and it only has about 37,000 kilometers, so super low. I'm just going to give you a little walk around. Now this one is in a really nice deep navy blue paint color. Now you got a few bug little guts just sitting in the front there. But what's nice about this one is it does have some 3M protection. So this is going to be that rock guard that I mentioned to you. And if you can kind of see, it goes almost halfway up the entire hood. And also on the fender as well. And on the... Yep, so that would be it. So that would be on the hood and the fenders. Now, let me get this zoomed out a little bit. Overall, this one's in really nice shape. I will kind of go through and note any blemishes that I do see. On this one itself, the only one I can really see just on the windshield up here is going to be... Actually, no. Nothing. I thought it was a chip, but it looks like maybe a little bird's poop or something there. But no. Super nice vehicle. Obviously tire tread. It's got plenty of tread. Got nice rims on this one as well in the limited. Obviously that nice deep navy blue color. This one is a push button ignition as well. It does have a car starter built in too. So you just hit that button right there. That's going to be smart access. So to get in and out of the vehicle, you don't need to take the keys out of your purse, out of your pocket. You just hit that button right there. It'll lock and unlock. On the side here, I don't know if you can kind of see that triangle there. So this one does have the blind spot assist function as well. It does also have a sunroof, and I do want to make sure to show you the roof too, because I mean, sometimes you get vehicles, maybe they might have previous hail damage or anything like that. But this one does not. You do see that it does have the mud guards out back as well. Now, this one itself on the back end looks pretty clean. I think there's maybe just a few little blemishes, one little small little scratch right there, pretty minor. And then another one just kind of on this side. So you got this one, two, just a little small one, and the one on the fender right here. So pretty minor. And again, obviously I'm going to try to point out anything I absolutely can find. But I always like to give a nice side angle too to make sure if any kind of dents pop out, you will notice them. And this one does have a nice clean silhouette on the side there. Now on this side as well, just kind of give you a little visual. So you will notice it does have one little scuff just on this back side here again, and on the plastic there. And one actually no, that's just a little bit of dirt. Came right off. That's a little bit of dirt as well. So yeah, nothing really else on the body. So super clean. Now I will show you the back on this one. Obviously it does have the power tailgate. It does also have your backup camera as well. Really nice. Now this one in the back, you have tons of space. There's your power tailgate button. You have a little DC outlet in the back, and you have this to kind of, if you wanted to strap a net or something to. It'll come right back across here and kind of tie up with these tethers. You have a little bit of storage in there as well. This is kind of nice. It's actually really good for, even grocery bags if you're going shopping, just to keep everything in place. Now, let me just pull this one up. So you do have your locking wheel key in there as well. Obviously your spare tire and your jack and tools. Let me hit that button right there. All right. Now, when it comes to the interior, obviously this is going to be another limited, fully loaded. The interior as well on this one does not smell like it's ever been smoked in. So it definitely does look really nice. Just needs a little bit of a clean. Now in the back here, you have your heated seats. You have a proper AC outlet in the back here. You got a couple spots for USBs. The heated seats though, really nice touch. Now Now I do want to show you really quick that the passenger side does have a power seat as well. Okay. Really nice leather seats, and again, no rips, no tears. Same with the headliner. I didn't notice any rips or any kind of tears on the headliner itself. Now for the driver and passenger, it is going to be an automatic one touch for the windows up and down. So you just hit it one time. And same with the passenger side, just hit it one time. It'll pop right down. Perfect. Okay, so you do have a power driver's seat. As I mentioned, now when it comes to the interior, you notice you have the terrain select, hill descent control, 4-wheel drive low. Then you have the auto, mud, rock, sand, and snow modes. The steering wheel itself, nice leather wrap steering wheel. Let me zoom out a little bit. Feels really nice in the hands. You do have some paddle shifters out back here too. This one does have your Bluetooth. It does have the nice LCD screen right in the back there, so it's all nice and digital. Obviously just need to top up one of the tires here, but that is customizable, and you can kind of put it on the digital display. You could also look at some of the extra start stop features like it has. I don't know if you've ever used automatic start stop, but essentially if you're at a stoplight, you know, with the city, a lot of stop and go traffic, typically the mileage in the city is typically a little terrible because of that. So with the automatic start stop, the button's right here. Essentially you just hit that button, and then when you do come to a stoplight, you stop the vehicle. Your accessory, your air conditioning, your everything will work except for the engine itself. It'll just shut off to help you kind of conserve a little bit more fuel. Okay. Now when it comes to the controls, obviously this one is all touchscreen as well. You have a heated steering wheel, heated seats, your backup camera. This does have apps as well, and part of that would be the navigation system in this one. Super nice. You do have a power rear view mirror, so that button right there is just going to help dim it for you if there's, you know, anyone with any bright lights in the back. Now you do have 3 garage door settings, which is really nice too. And there's your nice sunroof and nice beautiful cloudy day. Look at that. That's almost like a picture moment. Look at the clarity in that, eh? Alrighty. But yeah, 37,492 on the odometer on this one. What's kind of cool with this one, Deena, as well, I mean, obviously it is a push button ignition, which is cool, but I typically like the fact that it's got an eco mode and it's also got a sport mode. That is going to change the way the transmission shifts, so it's almost like you get 3 personalities to the same car, kind of dependent on how you feel like driving that day. Underneath here you have another 12-volt DC outlet. You do have your auxiliary USB and a slot for your SDs. Now this one is going to be compatible with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Sorry, I can't even talk. But I'm going to take this one a little bit of a drive for you, and I am going to shut the climate off just to make sure you can hear the vehicle itself. Oh look, and there's one of our salespeople there. Very nice guy, Edward. Yeah, I mean, these drive really well. Obviously it is a full body on frame, and the Grand Cherokees, you find a lot of noise insulation, and that's like in between the glass, the panels, the doors. So you find that inside it's actually really nice and quiet, and I'm not even really talking that loud either right now, but yeah, handles really well, really tight. When it comes to the alignment too, alignment's dead center. Brakes feel very healthy. Yeah, it's just overall a really easy drive. Now if I do pop this into the sport mode, what ends up happening is you see the sport mode and you see that flag in the corner. So now all of a sudden I can already feel, even with the same amount of pedal pressure, this one is definitely going to be itching to get going and speed up. You can just tell. So it does have lots and lots of power. I mean, obviously I know this one is going to be a V6 compared with the V8 that you had looked at on that 2013. So I mean, they're both nice engines at the end of the day. The nice thing with the V6, obviously, it's got plenty of torque. It definitely has plenty of power. And it is one of our Pentastar V6s, right? So it's one of the most, I would say, kind of bulletproof, 6 cylinders that you'll find out there. We use it across the lineup. We even use it obviously in the Dodge lineup as well. So, and the Chrysler lineup also. So, I mean, anytime you have a vehicle where, your engine's going to be in multiple different models, it's typically a very good sign. I'm just going to back this one up really quick and I can show you the backup camera. So you see that it is adaptive, and you have a line in the middle too as well there. So just line up with any kind of hitch, anything that you might be towing. All right, so we got a little pylon back there. Will not crush the pylon. There you go. All right, so I'm gonna pop this in park. I'm gonna hop back outside. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention, it has the 2-position memory, but you know what? Let me actually try one more thing, because I don't know for yourself, but for me, sound system and music is definitely very important. And again, I don't know if you're like me, but my favorite station is going to be K97, some classic rock. Make sure this one, okay, it's got some adjustments made here. Let's hear how it sounds. Sounds really good. And I'm about halfway. Yeah, so sound system, you can put a check mark beside that one. It definitely sounds amazing. Lots of power, lots of bass. Hopefully you did like my music selection there. But yes, Deena, here's the vehicle. Let me know what you think. I really think it's one that could definitely work, obviously, as I mentioned, on the payment end. But again, I mean, we'd be coming up significantly in year as well, and significantly lowering kilometers on a Grand Cherokee, right? And on a Limited as well. So let me know what you think. Shammi again, Celltown Chrysler. Again, I'm still waiting for that confirmation from the dealership from Norden on that gray one. And who knows, maybe I can even just give you a nice side-by-side on both of them. And you can just be the judge and jury on which one would fit better. But either way, definitely thank you so much for your time. 780-932-7597. Thanks so much.